CM Retro, modern games and retro games. CM Retro, modern games and retro games. Yeah.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the show. Now, we've had a couple of requests in the live streams that I've been doing, and people are like, hey, do a Genesis collection, hey, do a Saturn collection, a Dreamcast collection. And truth be told, I don't really have enough games in those individual console libraries to do a collection video for all of them, you know what I mean? So what I've decided to do was do a two-part SEGA collection video. So part one, we're going to be talking about the Master System, the Genesis, and the GameGear. And in part two, we'll get to the Dreamcast and the SEGA Saturn. So without further ado, let's get this thing going. Here is my SEGA Master System Model 1. I picked this up at a convention probably a couple years ago. And this is a console that we had growing up. You know, my aunt and uncle had this and a bag of games, and it was really cool to not play Nintendo for a while and go over to their house for a long weekend and play some of the awesome games on the Master System. Unfortunately, now through emulation, I'll probably end up getting rid of that. That's not like my childhood console or anything, but I do have a little stack of Master System games. Originally, I just wanted to collect the games I had when I was a kid, and if you pick up a couple along the way, then that's cool too, no big deal. But had to have Hang On and Safari Hunt. This was a great game. This was sort of Sega's answer to Mario Duck Hunt combo pack. You got a racing game and then a light gun game, and I actually preferred Safari Hunt over Duck Hunt. I thought it was a much cooler game. Obviously, I preferred Mario over Hang On, but still cool to have a pack-in game that had two games in it. And I really dig, I don't know what it is, man. I really dig these blue and white checkerboard boxes. I always thought they were kind of neat. Like Nintendo never had these boxes. Next we got a couple sports games in here. We got great basketball and great baseball and great volleyball. I used to play this volleyball game all the time, and because my aunt, she was big into volleyball. Yeah, I don't know, there's nothing to say about that, but the graphics are really nice on this sort of international type volleyball. This is the game that we always played. This is Parlor Games, and it has like World Bingo, darts, pool, and something else on there. So yeah, we always like to play the darts because I grew up in a dart family, so that's awesome. The game we got here is Aztec Adventure. A little bit Zelda-like, but not near the quality of Zelda. Top-down, roaming around adventure game where you collect items, defeat enemies, open doors, that kind of stuff. I believe I got this from Captain Retro in a trade, so that will probably stay in the collection. My favorite game that we had on the SEGA Master System, and in my opinion the best version of this game, is Choplifter. It's like 4 or 5 levels. You fly a helicopter, you blow up enemy bases, and you try and rescue some hostages. I really love this game. It gets really, really tough in the later stages where memorization is key. I actually picked this up in a lot with Double Dragon for 27 bucks. I traded that Double Dragon to Captain Retro for Aztec Adventure, but I kept this one. This is Fantasy Zone 2. It's a cute shoot 'em up, also known as a cute 'em up. Tears of Opa Opa. I really like it's got the hang tag there, and it has the manual, so nice complete copy. Again, I might be getting rid of this, I don't know. That's gonna do it for the SEGA Master System collection. Let's move on to the Genesis. Alright, so here is my SEGA Genesis Model 2. Now, we didn't have a SEGA Genesis growing up, but the kid down the street did. Everybody's got one of those kids down the street that always had all the consoles. But we never really played it, you know, because we always played Super Nintendo sports games or Mario or Mega Man or something like that. But the Genesis is a really awesome console. They're not very expensive to get, and a lot of the good games on there are not super expensive. You know what I mean? Like, you could get Sonic games for under $10 and stuff like that. So we'll just start off with my loose games. We've got Rocket Knight Adventures. I'd like to get a box and manual for that. I really dig that game. It's awesome. We've got Sonic 2, not for resale. Just got this game, haven't played it yet. It is Steel Empire. It is a shoot 'em up. You guys know I like my shoot 'em ups. We got Thunder Force 2. Get another shoot 'em up. I remember I got this at Maxine's Bargain Box for 20 bucks like 2 or 3 years ago, and I really wanted the Super Nintendo version, but the Super Nintendo version is way more expensive. This is Sunset Riders. I will probably be moving that out of my collection pretty soon. Fatal Fury, I think I got that at buybacks for a couple bucks. Outlander. Subterranea. The game that was in the shoot 'em up showdown that didn't get out of the first round. Battle Squadron. Good game. It was just up against a Game Boy powerhouse. And I picked this up, gosh, I half-price books for like $5 or something. Legend of Galadad. Never played it. But it was $5 and I knew it had to be worth a little bit more than that. Alright. Grab this stack next. Now remember, I got this at Maxine's Bargain Box for $1. This is Team USA Basketball. And this case is actually a little bit thicker than the other Genesis cases. I'm not sure why, but this does come with a Dream Team poster, which is awesome, and it's limited edition. I don't know how many they made, but mine is number 26,063. So if you're looking for that specific number, hit me up. This thing is complete with the manual, the poster, really great shape for $1. The 92 Dream Team was amazing. Afterburner 2. Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. I prefer Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Mortal Kombat 2. A game that I was going to get rid of, but just decided, you know what, complete in box Genesis game, we'll throw it in the collection, no big deal. Mickey Mania. Everybody loves the Mickey games. I have not played any of the Mickey games on the Genesis yet. But there it is. I think I got this game for like $8 or something. It was super cheap. Predator 2. I am a huge Aliens and Predators fan. There was a time when I would drag my girlfriend, my wife now, around to all the toy stores in Central Ohio looking for Star Wars and Predator and Alien toys. I got this one off of OfferUp, I think, for 10 bucks. Mystic Defender. Love James Bond. This will probably stay in the collection. James Bond 007 The Duel. From what I understand, it's kind of a mashup of different Bond movies. Love Star Trek The Next Generation. I think I got that for 3 or 4 bucks. Star Trek The Next Generation complete. Sonic the Hedgehog, not for resale, so I will never sell it. JK, LOL. Picked this up from Maxine's Bargain Box. I ended up buying another game in the stack, and he gave this game to me for free. But it is Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi, complete. One of the first Genesis games I got. E-SWAT, I think this was a couple bucks at Maxine's. This was the game. I bought Lightning Force for like 30 or 40 bucks, and he gave me Shinobi for free. We've got, this is a great game right here. We've got Wings of War. Now, they did not spell war wrong. War is the name of the guy, and that's how it's spelled. It is it's very dark in tone and in color, but the power-up system is really cool. And the way it's presented, the boss fight, stuff like that's really cool. Sort of like a sideways Legendary Wings, kind of like that. Instead of vertically scrolling, it's side-scrolling. And then this is the game. I picked this up. I traded in some stuff. It wasn't very much stuff. And then like $1 out of pocket, we got Soul Dees complete for the Genesis. Alright, so the last part of the collection that I want to show you today is this. This is a SEGA GameGear bag with a Game Gear inside. I'm just not going to show you the bag. But I believe I got this at a thrift store. It was like 20 bucks or 25 bucks. And it was like maybe half off, I think. But let's take a look inside. Unzippies. Alright, so we got like a ton of games that are falling out. As you can see, we have a blue, a Sports Edition SEGA GameGear, which Empty Shark actually fixed for me, so thanks, buddy. But we've got Sonic the Hedgehog. Got Aladdin. Sonic and Chaos. Sonic Chaos. GP Rider. Jurassic Park Classic. Who doesn't love Jurassic Park, man? That was on the other day. Like, all the types of nostalgia building. I got this at a garage sale for $1. Garfield, Caught in the Act. Sweetest game ever, Shaq Fu. Shaq's a trip, man. I love Shaq. Sonic Spinball. I think that was ported to every Sega platform ever. Tom and Jerry. Super Columns. And we got two more. We've got Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and World Series Baseball. So yeah, there's that. We got the magnifying glass thing that came out for every little handheld back in the day. And we have a cleaning kit. Back in there. Guys, that is going to do it for part 1 of my Sega collection video. Tune in next time for part 2, where we'll highlight the Sega Dreamcast and the Sega Saturn. We'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves, guys.